Welcome, uploading again. That is an unspecific candy bar. I will not say the company, but it is a dark chocolate bar. And welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. It has honestly been... It's honestly been so long since I played... Well, no, not this game in specific, but... I will say I am wrong. There are some things missing in my memory for this game and the characters. I would just like to rephrase, all of these characters are good friends, and any misconceptions that I ever make are purely on accident, because I am guessing. I'm still getting used to this version, though. I'm taking that. That's useful, actually. Fast travel's pretty much the same as the last game. But I'm assuming it's harder to get the golden fast travel. Okay, so it goes from uncommon, which is your regular weapons, to rare now. Before it went from common, which is pretty much the first item you get, with your like rare bow or your uncommon or rare bow. Then yeah, you have an uncommon bow and that's about it. You have common armor at the start of the game and a uncommon bow inside Horizon Zero Dawn. But this time you start with a uncommon because apparently Aloy managed to lose all of her armor. Except for this specific, not yet lost armor. This, ironically, was her first armor. No, this was the best armor in the last game because it had a shield and it gave you extra health. I'm pretty sure I showed this and explained it in the last game. Fanghorn. That is just one of the robots from the previous game with extra steps. Who did I... Oh yeah, Petra. Osram Tinker from the last game, which I mistakenly called gay. She is not, from what I know. She's just very friendly. I am sorry for the misconception. I am very bad at guessing. I just assumed and guessed. She's not that. She is just very nice. From what I know, she's not what I already accidentally said. And I'm pretty sure this effectively explains it. We met her inside the Frozen Wilds. We meet her in the Frozen Wilds, and we effectively become friends with her. I'll make sure to show her storyline as an extra for Forbidden West. Same with one other character, though technically them and the child with the lady. Anyhow, Aloy, how did you manage to lose all of your data points? You kidding me? I know how to do this. Oh, swimming's the hard part. L to swim, R to look around and steer. Okay, that makes sense, considering you look around and steer. And R3, which is just press down to swim. Square to submerge. X to rise to surface, and O to dodge. Okay, so pretty much basic. Oh, tap O to swan dive. Tap triangle. Keep swimming without boost. Wow. Oh, and pretty much the same thing with the... Do I actually have to go through all of this, even though it's basic knowledge? If you've played the actual last game. I'm not even joking. This is basic knowledge you learn in the last game. This is stuff you learn without it having to explain. Are people lacking, like with the critical strike and power attacks and energy spear? I understand, but light and heavy, that was pretty much the only things you could do with your spear in the last game. Ah yes, the different types of weapons you have. Hunter's bow, sharpshooter, blasting, tripcast, and ropecast. Ah yes, the three things that you have. Impact, tear, and explosive. I mainly invested in impact, not tear in the last game. Ah yes, the effects that you can give. Plasma, which I would assume is the electricity. Water damage, and they show it with a robot built with the robot type built to deal with water. Acid makes sense. Frost, which was the only type from the original game that I see so far. Shock is just plasma with extra steps. Frost is just purge water with extra steps. Fire is technically acid with extra steps. Well, with less steps, actually. These three are the things with less steps. And state buildup, you can technically, yeah, it's multiple things affecting a robot at once, as well as them growing. This is basic stuff you'd learn in the last game. Oh, binding, yeah, adhesive, berserk. Oh yeah, crushed when it hurts you very badly. Wow. Definitely. Alright, some of these I'll give you. It's definitely new, but... Tremors, status effect. What are these status effects? Yeah, binding, which is obvious since that was from the last game. Adhesive, which is just binding, but you use something, I guess. Berserk, where the machine gets angry, which does happen in the old game, is just where the where things like the charger actually just straight up charge at you instead, don't try to hit and kick you. They actually charge at you. Yeah, that we know, but crushed, so what, is this just... Is crushed just the status debuff? Consumables blocked. I don't know how that works. But I guess it just removes your ability to use any heals for a time period. Focus scrambled. We saw that happen to other people, so... Yep. Tracked, which is just when enemies see you, which happened in the previous game. Blind and deafened, that happened because of watchers in the previous game. AKA when they hit you with that eye blast effectively, and it was pretty much blinded and disoriented. Oh, what's this? What is this game? Supposed to be more realistic? Damage amplified, of course. Even though that already existed, it's just a boost. Stamina drain, really. And tremors. Some create ground tremors, which with certain attacks interrupt your current movement. These two things are the probably the two most annoying things that are being given in this. Overdraw. Yeah, critical hits, nice. Perks and coils, yeah. Yeah, they're straight up making the game more realistic. Unlock. What is this? I like that. I've seen that in some clips. But yeah, this game is getting more realistic. Yeah, I know about transport. It's stuff from... some of this stuff is from previous games. Yeah, this is... Alright, this is pretty much the same stuff from last game. They just decide to explain it now. They're explaining the enemy types now. Wow. Could have never guessed someone who rides a robot would be classified as a rider. Carriers. I just assumed they were the alarm makers. I'm sorry if I sound like I hate the fact that they're explaining this. They're doing this. It's great for new players. I will say that. It is great for new players. But me, as a person who's played the previous game, I just find it really annoying and is pretty much just explaining something that I already know. It's just borderline not needed. Mind you, I'll give you her having a new spear, since yes, she would have to have a new spear. Aloy would have to get a new spear after throwing Silence's lance. What are those?
Strong smell.
I swear, this is just the corruption arrows, which, yeah, was a thing in the previous game. It was only with one type of bow, though. I guess one bow suits all is now a thing.
Is that a tripwire?
Yeah, probably.
The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires.
What, me?
I'm assuming these don't affect me, but I'm gonna hop over them. Over here. Hey. Goodbye. Yeah, come over here. No, 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 no.
That's some fancy wire work.
Whoa! That's the last one.
Oh, Red, what a day.
Man, people who were starting out with this game and not the last game would be so lucky. They'd have most of the previous stuff
Let me give thanks
for
to
this
Promise.
game immediately. Like, I'm not even joking, they actually added on more stuff to this game than the previous. So if you're starting out with this game, you're getting more stuff, and you're being better at it than what you would have in the previous game. What if I just...
Hey, Red! Spare a moment, will ya? I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you
Take
less time
stuff
to kill
from-
those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that Jeff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to time to save my backside.
Yes, I like the
I should
store
get
progress.
going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
I'm gonna put the chocolate in my mouth and
Bristleback's.
just shut up for
I'll
now.
head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Yes. Yes, I've played this. I've played the previous game. Oh yeah, if anyone's playing, has only played Forbidden West, not the previous game.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
The games are like mostly different. Hey, bristleback.
These tracks headed up the hill. My errands? My focus can help me follow them.
Oh, one thing that I find nice is you can collect more than just specifically 10 rocks.
Let's see where this leads.
And I think the other fun thing is doing that still is available. I'll just give this game a compliment.
Hey, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
It improves upon everything that the previous game started off with. I am not going to say this. The previous game is the exact same though. I'm not going to say that. No, they are different. I will say that. Where's the boar? I shot it once and it disappeared. At least with that I can do that. They've added more animals, nice. It makes it remotely easy. They've added so many animals, it's pretty much easy.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Moldov.
And there you go. Just like that, I somehow managed to get... That sounds like Erend probably fighting something. I'm gonna walk around that.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
I'd expect Aaron. So this is how it looks in actual game. Nice. In cutscenes, this is what it looks like.
Now this is what I was forged for.
These bristlebacks are everywhere.
No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Good thing for you, that armor is good.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Alright, you're a bristleback.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows. I'm not giving up.
Alright, I'll say one thing. They actively have tried to add in the specific they are definitely trying to make sure that we use more types of bows and arrows to make them, well, useful. Well, more useful in the game. Which I will say they have actively done and have done. I will say I'm probably going to end up using a lot of different types of arrows more often.
My pack has room.
I'm collecting a whole lot of heals. It's a quiet and calm area, and let's be honest, I am taking way too many hits for my own good. Anyhow.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen. I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this Sun Priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake.
I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right.
I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. It'll only slow you down.
Mm-hmm. Really, that came from like 300 meters away.
You look edible. Once you're cooked. What are those Oseram doing out here?
Quick! Gotta scrap him before the scroungers get him.
Clearly battling robots. Ow. Eh. Oh, you were
There's the
talking
quarry
about...
Thales mentioned.
Break
And
those
it's
ass
filled with
chuckers. That's it. Smash them to scrap.
one less machine.
Those ass spitters brought friends. Ha ha! Look at that thing drop!
Another one down.
Getting somewhere. No!
One less machine. Another one down.
Now's my chance. Look at that thing drop!
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
Not right now. I gotta take them parts. Take the parts off the machines right now.
Here, girl. I wanna thank you.
I know you're an Oseram.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Because if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvent the good news. Voorhees too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
And if he dares contradict, I'm probably gonna end up killing him. I don't care. Ulvin's just the guy who yells the loudest. I have no respect for that character at all. Nor do I bet anyone else in any other character in this game. Except for apparently his followers. I couldn't guess any politics they're referencing right now. Especially any recent. Oh.
It's weak against shock.
That's nice.